Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to walk you through a minute by minute guide to her state funeral on Monday. Britain's longest serving monarch will be honored with a full state funeral at Westminster Abbey on Monday, September 19th, featuring every element with personal touch for her late Majesty. Here is everything about what will happen and when over the next few days. Today evening, the King and Queen consorts host heads of state and official overseas visitors in a state reception at Buckingham Palace. Monday, 6:30 a.m., laying in state ends as the doors of Westminster Hall are closed for the public. 8 a.m., Westminster Abbey opens for members of the congregation to start taking their seat. 10:35 a.m., burial party of Queen's Company, the first band Grenadier Guard lifts the coffin from the catafalque and places it on the state gun carriage first used for funeral of Queen Victoria. Who will be present for the procession? The members of the royal family, the King, the Duke of York, the Princess of Royal, the Earls of Wessex, the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Sussex, Peter Phillips, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, the Duke of Gloucester, and the Earl of Snowdon. Military presence: thousands of soldiers in ceremonial uniform including Grenadier, Coldstream and Irish Guard and Royal Marines. 10:44 a.m. Coffin drawn by 142 Royal Naval rating begins. Short journey to Westminster Abbey with members of the royal family following on foot. 10:52 a.m. Coffin arrives at West Gate of Westminster Abbey, where it is carried inside of the state funeral and placed it on the catafalque. 11 a.m. Funeral service begins. 11:55 a.m. The last post is sounded in the Westminster Abbey, followed by national 2 minutes silence. Noon, state funeral service ends with the lament played by Queen's Piper. 12:15 p.m. Coffin procession leaves Westminster Abbey for Willington Arch. 1 p.m. Coffin procession arrives at Willington Arch, where the coffin will be placed in the state hearse to begin its journey to Windsor. 3:06 p.m. Hearse arrives at Show Farm Gate in Albert Road. 3:10 p.m. Procession steps off and proceeds up the long walk to Windsor Castle via the George IV Gate. 3:20 p.m. Governor General and the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth realm take their seat in the navy. 3:25 p.m. Members of the royal family not walking behind the coffin arrives and takes their seats in the choir and the navy. 3:40 p.m. The King and the other member of the royal family join the procession on foot in the quadrangle of the castle. 3:53 p.m. Procession halts at the bottom of the west steps of St. George's Chapel. The burial party carries the coffin from the hearse and places it on the catafalque in the choir. 4 p.m. Televised committal service began, conducted by the Dean of Windsor. At the end of the service, the coffin is lowered into the royal vault. 7:30 p.m. Private burial service is held in the King George IV Memorial Chapel, attended by close family members. The Queen's coffin, along with that of the Duke of Edinburgh, is moved from the royal vault to the chapel, where it will be interred.